So another component of the whole person education
Yeah.
is the adventure.
Mm,
So who doesn't like a good adventure, right?
right. So what does
uh,
adventure mean?
Adventure, that is a great word to sum up putting the life skills lessons into action.
Okay.
So we spend time week to week with the life skills, teaching you similar to a classroom, but a
Yeah.
little more interactive.
So students will go to their
Um,
classes, but then this is separate from the classes. This
right,
is in the Zoom
right. Yep.
connection group thing.
We meet once a week,
Yeah.
for about an hour, hour and a half,
Hmm.
and we have some great conversation. And it piggybacks off of all the assignments that they get throughout the week. But with the life skills classes, the experiential classes is
Yeah.
what they're called. Um, so they last through the whole semester.
Hmm.
You get 3 college credits for life
Oh
skills.
wow.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not just because a lot of programs you have to do like orientation classes and all this extra stuff, freshman integration stuff, and that doesn't give you any credit, but this actually you get credit for.
Right. You actually
That's cool.
get credit. So part of it, like we'll sit on a Zoom call and maybe there was a topic earlier in the week that we've been discussing through text.
Hmm.
We get on a site called Slack, where we have conversations all week long. Then we come together in Zoom calls where
Hmm.
we talk, as face to face as we can get, with the distance, learn about all of those skills,
Uh-huh.
and then when we go on the excursions, all the students get jobs to
What
do
are the
with
excursions? I don't think we've covered that yet.
so the excursions
Yeah,
are the trips that we take quarterly,
a lot of trips.
four
When I
trips
first heard
in a
that,
year.
that like blew my mind. I was like, "You mean four over the 4 years they're there?" And you guys were like, "No, 4 a year." And I was like, "Oh, you mean like one each semester, four every 2 years?" And you guys were like, "No, four paid for trips every single school year. So if you go for 4 years, that's 16 trips.
You are right.
That's insane." I just didn't want to skip over that because that's insane.
Exactly, exactly. And that is all part of the
No, I've
tuition.
never heard of that.
That is part of the
I've
tuition.
never heard of a program that covers four trips. Like I've heard of trips as a part of school, but like that's not included in tuition. That's like fundraised or extra or tens of thousands of
Right,
extra. Yeah.
right. So we have been working really hard,
Hmm.
talking to different schools so
Yeah.
that we can try to get the best prices. We negotiated who's doing what admin work and,
Mm.
just all different kinds of things. So any way that we could try to use the money, in what we felt was better.
Yeah.
We wanted to
Because we don't
reallocate the
have a
money.
huge campus to take care of. We don't have
Exactly.
grounds to keep nice. We don't have a huge staff yet to pay out,
Right.
and because we don't have any of those costs, we can be so much. We can take the same tuition price that other schools are charging, and we can bring four trips and the advisors and the mentorship and the life skills courses and extracurricular stuff there. And so,
Right.
and the same thing I paid where I went online, and I
Right.
didn't get any of that extra stuff. I just got the classes, and they weren't even live. They were just textbooks and quizzes.
Textbooks and quizzes.
Yeah.
No conversation, no
No,
talking to
just group
anyone.
threads. I had to comment on 2 posts every week. I think that's pretty much every online school
Right,
is just commenting on threads and writing threads, and that's like probably 75% of it. And
right.
this is so different. So
Y-
sorry,
You are
okay,
right. Yeah, no,
little tangent.
that no tangent at all. Like that is our heart. That's what we want is like how do you learn? Not many people learn well the way that you did. The
Mm,
style, like the textbook and no conversation, like that's what pushes people off. Is
mhm,
like if I could just talk to someone and make sure I'm understanding this right,
mhm.
it makes all the difference. That little bit of confirmation, that little bit of discussion, challenging each other.
Yeah,
We're called um to judge one another through Christ's eyes.
yeah,
And if we're not even sure, then how do we judge? How do we have those conversations, if
right.
our entire education is through a book?
Through an ebook. Yeah, right.
We're not taught how to converse. And so now you have a very intelligent person who can't communicate
Mm,
anything that they've read.
right.
And so our focus in the life skills is there's a high focus on communication.
Mm,
We do public speaking things, fun games, and more serious stuff. We do presentations,
yeah,
proposals. Like in for the trips, the students actually get to plan and decide where they go
that's so cool.
on one of the
That's so
trips. Like
cool.
imagine you like have this lifelong dream to go to um, Orlando, Florida. And so what we're going to do is you and a couple of your peers are going to build a proposal,
Mm.
and you have to pitch why our group should go
Would want to
to.
go there. So, are there like multiple people pitching ideas and
Right,
stuff? Oh,
right.
that's
So
cool.
maybe this other,
Maybe that would
another
work better.
group wants
And
to go to Tennessee or
yeah,
something, to Nashville, Tennessee, because they're big into music or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And so they'll build a proposal, and the mentor team receives all the
It's
proposals,
like a
and
game show almost.
kind of. But look at all the life skills that we built into that.
Just in that process
Just
alone,
just in
before
that.
the trip is even decided.
Right. And
Yeah.
how much fun they had. We're not like, okay, build a proposal on this pretend company and
Mm,
this mystical idea that like will never apply to you.
yeah.
Like this is internal. Now I want to go to
And you're
Florida.
put in a group of like-minded people, not just like-minded like Christians, but like-minded like technology or writing or missions or film, like people who have the same like interests as you. You're put in a group with them, and
Right.
then so that should make it easier, and you're not all fighting to go to different places. But hopefully, like you'll all want to go to similar places, and
Right.
everyone have the similar interests and want to see the same things and tour the same places, and so that's pretty
Right.
cool too. I think.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Um
It's not just like seven random people that all want like different things in life. They're all like similar, but also like bring each other's uniqueness out in the
yeah,
same way.
they
Yeah,
definitely have
right?
strong thread of things in common.
Right, that's what
For
I'm saying.
sure,
Yeah.
within the cohort. Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. So with the interview process, we ask a lot of questions because we truly want to get to know you.
Mm,
I can't help you grow. Like the mentor in my life, if she didn't get to know me.
right. 5 questions online, like a lot of places, and then you're
Right.
categorized as this type of person and you have your profile, but actually getting to know someone as a person
Right.
is crazy unique anywhere.
Right.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
For any program, like not just school. I feel like that's every like you can't find a workout program without answering 5 questions and then you do this workout. But
Right.
to have it be an actual person, that alone is so valuable.
That's
Yeah.
huge. I think, over the last 100 years, we had such a boom in technology, right? We went from um, uh, having to just hang out downtown and
Mm,
hope that you run into your friends
yeah.
or walk over and ring the doorbell and ask for them, and oh no, they're downtown, and like go find them, all the way to today, that like we're having Zoom calls
Yeah.
and
Someone accidentally FaceTimed me today and then I answered and they were like, "Oh, sorry." And I was like, "Hey," and then we talked for a little bit. I was like automatically just talking to them in my house. But yeah, it's a
That's
pretty big
great.
jump.
Yeah, it's a really big fast jump, and what witness throughout history is we like to overcorrect.
Mm,
We take
I think
something
that's
and we
true.
just go all the way.
Yeah.
And we're like, it's
The
good,
pendulum swings all the way. Yeah. Yeah.
and then we go, oh wait, too far, and then
Yeah.
we find the middle. We find, oh, okay, this is the balance, and I think that's where we're at.
Mm,
We're coming back. We're realizing technology is good. Too much technology is bad. So that's what we want to take the two worlds and kind of blend that.
yeah.
You know, we need the face-to-face interaction, but in the world of technology, we need to know how to use that too and use it well.
Yeah.
So that's why our program has a blend of it. We value the face-to-face, but you do need to know how to use Zoom. That's a part of the future. Video conferencing is
Yeah.
not going to go away,
Yeah.
and so that's a part of the education as well. Right
And
there.
figuring out how to use it to the best of its capability.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.